Hi everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Imperfect Talks. Right now we're coming back to a night episode because this is literally 12 p.m. and I'm re-recording this video one more time because I didn't like the first version that I did. And yeah, I have a guest with me. So right now I'm watching Haikyuu. This is anime about volleyball. And I had this question in my head: is talent real? Because the main point of this anime, this is actually about talent versus hard work. And for me, this resonates really well in my life. And I believe you have as well some kind of doubts in your life, or I don't know, some kind of thoughts about this, because you have some people around you who's good at something and you're not good at this, and you have passion about this but you don't have, I don't know, skills for this, or vice versa, or something like this. They always two types of people. First one who believes that the talent this is something that you're born with, and other people they think that you don't have talent, you're just hard-working person. You're just working really hard in order to achieve something. If you didn't watch Haikyuu, and probably you would like to watch Haikyuu, there will be some spoilers. Just be careful. I will not talk that much about spoilers, but sure, just be careful. The first thing that probably comes to my mind when I think about talent, this is about passion. Because this is such a good combination when you have passion and you have talent. There's other people who has passion for something, but they don't have talent. And in order to be somewhere on the same level as, for example, Kageyama, they need to work really, really hard. Like, for example, Kaikawa. This is really a good example of hard working pays you afterwards. So another example of passion, this is Yamaguchi, because Yamaguchi has passion for volleyball. He wants to be the same as others, to play volleyball at school. He has this passion, right? He wants to be there. He wants to play. He wants to be there with his teammates. But he doesn't have talent. He doesn't. And only like in the third year he became a captain, right? He went to the nationals again. And in order to do so, he needed to work really hard. And during the anime, you could see that his growth so well, of course, like ups and downs and whatever. It makes me so sad watching people or characters with passion but without talent, because I know on my own experience that motivation and some passion, it's not enough for you to be great at something. It's really hard to just work and work and work only on passion. You're doing something over and over and you're seeing a small result because you don't have maybe physics or you don't have natural skills for this. For example, as dancers, after some time, you could be really good at this if you would dedicate a lot of time to this. But from my own experience, I don't really have these natural things to control my body. And when I used to dance, I needed a lot of time in order to at least to control it, at least to control my hands so it will be that sloppy. And still, it was sloppy. It was really sloppy. And for me, if I was like Yamaguchi, I had this passion for dances and I really want to do so. But I didn't have talent for this, so after 1 year of trying my best, I just quit it. I just quit it because I saw results, but it was just so small. It didn't have energy and kind of desire to keep moving with this passion, and I'm really sad about this because I would like to start dancing again. I believe everyone has something that they have done in their lives, and it didn't quite once good for them. The other case that I have was this kind of passion but without talent. This is singing. It was my dream to be a singer or something. But I don't have I couldn't sing. Like I didn't have this kind of voice. So I decided when I got a good job, I got good salary, I decided to start training this. I looked for a teacher, and approximately 5 months of teaching, like with 2 different teachers, and I quit it. First of all, I quit it because I got diagnosed with depression and I started taking antidepressants, and I didn't have kind of physical energy to do so. But I didn't come back to singing because I didn't see that much results. It didn't work for me that well. I was pretty much loser in it, but my teacher told me, "You're doing a good job, Sabrina. You just need a little bit more time in order to improve yourself that much as you want." If I would have a talent to this and passion, God's sake, I would be a second Ariana Grande or something. I don't know what's saddest, if you have passion but you don't have a talent, or when you have a talent but you don't have passion. No idea. Because I think I have talent. I never draw in my life. I have never done this. 2 weeks before I got fired from my previous job, I started to draw, like pencil and paper and just something in the internet, and I just like copying this drawing without any knowledge. You need to understand, I didn't know anything about drawing. I don't know how to, I don't know, draw faces or draw like shadows or whatever. But I just started looking at the picture and I just like, okay, I will do this, this, and that. I have this colleague who really good at drawing because she is in this field for a long time. She like drawing since she was kid, so she has knowledge. And when I showed her some of my drawings, small sketches, I would say, she said that it's not bad for the person who's holding a pen for 2 weeks. Like, I was so devastated, honestly, because if I had passion for drawing, I'd be really good at this. Like, it could bring me, I don't know, money or some more satisfaction or something like this. But I don't really care about drawing. It's like, it's nice when, for example, I'm really bored and I don't know what to do. I don't know, I don't have any books to read or whatever. I could draw, yes. But it's not my priority, I believe, to do so. It's like, it's nothing for me, unfortunately. And this is so sad because I have this talent. I believe this is a talent. I just need to put a little bit of work there, a little bit of hard working in order to this thing work for me. But I don't really care about this. And this is literally just like Tsukishima from Haikyuu, but in a different way. In the beginning, he didn't have any passion for volleyball. He just felt like, okay, volleyball. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna play it. But then, but from the beginning, he was really good at this. His physique, of course, it helps him, and his sense of the blocks. He's really smart. He can analyze the games, blah blah blah. But this is something he was born with, and he just developed it. And then he also got this passion that he's kind of enjoying it, and he become like a professional player. I want to become a person like Aikawa or Hinata because those people, those characters are bringing me so much joy and so much sadness at the same time, because watching them being envy of other players, watching them working so hard, seeing they fails or whatever, it makes my heart ache, honestly. It's something that like, oh fuck, this is so human. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cry when I'm talking about this because right now I'm in season 4 and this is like a break point for Hinata when he is understood he's nothing without Kageyama, and he's working really fucking hard in order to become someone. You need just passion and hard work, and everything will pays off for you. You just it's not even a motivation or something. You just need to love something that much that you will be able to dedicate something, to dedicate all your time in this thing. Don't get me started talking about Aikawa. He got all this old stages of grief now. Because he was scared when Kageyama came, appeared as a genius of course. He was, I don't know, angry. He started to work on himself, on the team, blah blah blah. He won, he lost to Shivaka, he lost, and then, I don't know, went to overseas in order to become a professional player, right? And in general, in the end, of course, hard work will pay off. It will show the results if you will still work really hard. Who can I bring as a human being example to hard working without talent but with passion? I would say Jake from Enhypen. Such a good example of passion without talent. He's my bias. I have all the rights to talk about him like this. He is a person who came to Ireland, being a trainee for 9 months. He had the less experience in all those fields, but he worked really hard in order to progress, in order to be someone really good. And right now, his voice is really good. He's dancing. He wants to produce music. So, this is a person in the real life who's managed to show me that you need to be patient and work really hard in order to achieve something that you're passionate about. Oh my god, sounds so great. I believe that talent is something that you're born with. And it depends on you to improve it or no. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know the character Kita. He's from the team that's Atsumu and Asumumi. There's one quote that I read. So, everything I do every day on a scale from 1 to 10, guys like Atsumu do on scale from 1 to 20, or it's a more effective 10 to denser 10. Sometimes, instead of 1 to 10, they try things from A to Z. His view on talent really resonates with his view on life because he thinks that the things that we do every day, this is who we are. So, simply, everything we achieve or can do today is the result of work we have done prior. After this article, I actually have some kind of doubts in my opinion about talent, because of course if you will do something every day and you will put there a lot of effort, you will be really good at this for sure. But it will be much more easier for you if you have some kind of instinct, some kind of natural things in your body about your activity that you're doing. I don't know if you could agree on this. Someone really good at something, for example, drawing, or some kind of sport or music, like whatever you're doing in your life, right? And you're really good at this. Is it really offensive if someone will tell you have a talent for this? I have this kind of thing in my mind. This is really offensive. You've been working your whole life on something. You're like working your ass off, like 24/7 you're doing this shit and you're tired and you have ups and downs in your life about this activity that you're doing, right? And someone just can't come into you and telling, oh, you have a talent to this. Isn't it offensive? I used to be really good at sports at middle school and high school. Start doing sports like this. It was really easy for me. Of course, I trained and I did a lot of stuff in order to be this good, but the first time when I started playing, I was the best at school. And also, I went to competitions. I want to brag about this. I could be a professional at some kind of sports. Maybe not the basketball for sure because I'm too short. Maybe in handball or volleyball. I could be a libero in volleyball because I'm too short to play volleyball as an ace or a middle blocker for sure. But I could be a libero in volleyball or in handball, just like to play in handball. I could be, but I didn't go there because I wasted my potential. I was too scared. Am I regretting this? A little bit. This is literally a stereotypical football player in a middle school. They're telling I could be a professional, but I had some leg trauma. I have something with my leg and couldn't be professional. I really resonate with Aikawa. I really do. And he's my favorite character there, and I will explain to you why. And especially on the example of talent and hard work. He was super envious about Aikawa and his talents in playing volleyball. And this envy kind of represents me. Like, I envy a lot of people by, I don't know, by their looks, or by the way they're speaking, by the way they're learning something, by the way they're behaving, by the way they're styling their clothes, or whatever. This is a problem. I would say yes, and I need to work with my therapist for sure. Why I always think that a lot of people, they have talent to something. They have this like natural things coming from them. Because for me, in order to be great at something, I need to work really hard. In my head, I'm my own character, my own main character, and for me, I'm the best, and I'm like the most important in my head. So that's why I'm thinking like, oh, it was easy for her to get this, or it's a talent, so she's doing this really well, or whatever. But like in the real life, of course, those people who are really great at something, they're like putting a lot of efforts to make these things good. And my stupid head just thinking that they was born with this. They just like it to get this. This is so rude of me. I didn't find something that I'm really passionate about it. So that's why I'm giving up really easily. Because dances I give up after 1 year. Singing I give up after 5 months. Not seeing that much of results. Probably I'm afraid of failure, of course. And I'm like not that confident in this. And yeah, I think that things supposed to come to me easily, because I'm the main character. But fuck, it's not working like this. Jesus Christ, I mean, I'm like grown up. Honestly, grow up, because it's not working like this. On the one hand, I really do believe that talent exists. And I think that everyone has some kind of talent to do something, but probably didn't explore it and didn't find it yet. But on the other hand, I think the whole thing that people do this is just because of their hard work. If they're good at something, this is just because of their hard work. Because they put in a lot of effort in order to be good at this. And not just because of stupid talent that Sabrina thinking of it. So this is the problem. Choose your character. Talent with passion. Passion without talent. And talent without passion. Why I'm thinking it's so sad, because I saw a TikTok. There was like a trend. Like, I have passion but without talent and some kind of drawing. Or I have a talent but no passion. Blah 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 whatever. And there was like this sad music. So that's why I think this topic is pretty sad. Or I'm just this kind of person who trying to find something more poetic in this thing. I want to become a person who doesn't care about talent. Talent can be or cannot be. Well, talent is not supposed to be something to define you're good at something or no, or giving you green or red light to do something. Passion, this is something that you can start with. And if you're not like me, not giving up on something easily, probably you will achieve something in your life. I am that person who's given up on a lot of things pretty easy. I believe you're able to share your opinion about this topic. Is talent real? Anyway, like, don't give a fuck about talent. Honestly. Like, if you're not good at something, just work hard. If you really like this thing, if you're passionate about this, you need to try it. If you like this activity or this thing that much, probably you need to work really hard, like Aikawa or Hinata or Atsumo or Jake or I don't know, Lionel Messi, Mozart, whatever people are. You need to work really hard to achieve something like this. And if you're giving up on something and you're like feeling some kind of disappointment because so you quit something, maybe it's not the right time in order for you to do so. In order to achieve something in this field, maybe you need more time in order to, I don't know, organize every thought in your head about this activity. And after some time, you will come back with much more energy, with much more passion and motivation in order to do so. Because giving up, this is a process of our lives. I do give up time to time, but I'm just trying to come back if these things are bringing me joy. And yeah, this is a natural stuff to do so. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to put like, comments. I'm really kinda like your comments, so yeah. Type in there your opinion about is talent real. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a nice day, morning, evening. Have a nice life, I believe. Bye bye.